You know the difference between the way China does it versus the way American does it?
No.
It's really interesting. China, first of all, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., kids are not allowed on it. They can't be on it.
Really?
They won't let them on it. Second of all, when you're on it, the difference between like TikTok in America is like dances and people doing pranks and people doing things to try to get viral views. In China, it highlights scientific achievements, athletic achievements. It highlights like people doing things, accomplishing things.
Wow. So it's a lot more curated.
Yes, much more, but curated by the CCP, where they're trying, or you know, whatever, in conjunction with, where they're trying to elevate the quality of the lives of the kids that are addicted to this TikTok.
The day that TikTok dies in America is the day American society becomes useful again. Smash that like and subscribe button if you agree. Because gentlemen, welcome to America today.
Ooh.
My name is Jubilee. I am 25 and I do have OnlyFans.
How long you been doing that?
Just about like 2 months.
What got you into it?
I lost my grandpa. He's very close to me. I kind of want to go with his legacy and I kind of want to do it for him.
Wait a minute! You want to do OnlyFans to honor your grandfather's legacy?
More
Was he like a porn star or something?
No, it's kind of like I've been wanting to kind of like keep his legacy going.
That will be my legacy.
I don't know if I just misheard you. You said that you are...
I don't know shit about fuck.
Yeah, can you
say it again?
Can you explain how you're honoring your grandfather's legacy?
He was a minister, so he didn't make much money. That's like a way that I thought would help out.
Wow! You said he passed away?
Yeah, he passed away. But
so help him out
an idea.
beyond the grave? I'm just confused.
You said he was a minister?
Yeah, so he did like weddings, funerals, etc., etc.
Let me get this straight.
You started an OnlyFans to pay homage to your now deceased grandfather, who was a religious man and minister.
That doesn't make sense.
Do you think he would approve of the OnlyFans? Do you think he would disapprove?
I think he would support me, but...
That's stupid! Use your common sense!
You mentioned that you don't want to bring shame on your family. Do you think it might possibly bring shame on them to do nude stuff?
What do you think?
I don't think so. If I go deep down into my mom's opinion about it,
Oh no!
she might be open to it. She's a really cool mom, so...
Is your dad still in the picture?
I've never met my dad.
All makes sense now.
Really?
Yeah, he's out of the picture.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I don't really need a dad.
It absolutely amazes me that some of these girls cannot cook from scratch, but can start a $1 million business on OnlyFans with absolutely nothing. Just imagine leaving your family's legacy behind, spreading your butt cheeks online. Her father is probably rolling in his grave right now.
Is your dad still in the picture?
I've never met my dad.
Now, according to the book of King Bustinut, section Asclepiation Scriptures of 69 of Thotoladians, it states, if she does not have a masculine role model, or she does not have a father, she will walk the streets like a night crawler. Then she will become a professional cock gobbler.
Which is your favorite of the 7 C's? The pussy.
that you won then.
We're not meant to actually be with men. I think that's what it really is. I think we're meant to like be with other women and then just fuck guys just to have kids and then procreate. I know so many men who are bitches. It's like, bro, and I know so many women who are boss bitches, who got bread, who got their life together.
I just wasn't expecting guys to still be so immature in their 30s or be so scared of commitment because now I feel like they have an extra, like when they're a frat boy and they're like, yeah, I'm just trying to live my life. Like whatever, okay, that's still annoying, but we get it. You're 23 and you want to live life. But when you're 34, when you're 35 and you're still like, yeah, I don't know what I want. I'm like, dude, you're like old.
Now let's conduct a CSI, a cheek slaying investigation. Every time you guys hear a woman shame men like this, just know that deep down, she knows that her biological clock is on the decline, while yours as a man, your biological clock is on the incline. Now, Pastor Kevin Samuels, may you come preach to the gospel.
A 21-year-old woman and a 21-year-old man, who has the higher sexual marketplace value?
The woman.
25-year-old man and a 25-year-old woman, who has a higher sexual marketplace value?
The woman again.
A 30-year-old woman and a 30-year-old man, who has a higher sexual marketplace value?
The man.
The 35-year-old man and a 35-year-old woman, who has a higher sexual marketplace value?
The man.
And as I keep going in 5-year increments, will women ever overtake a man's sexual marketplace value?
Not in the long term, no.
No. Will it grow at a steady rate or will it get exponentially larger? Meaning a 50-year-old man and a 50-year-old woman, will they have the same difference between them as a 30-year-old man and a 30-year-old woman? Or will it be greater?
It'd be greater.
Thank you. So by math, you've just said women have roughly a 10-year period before their value dips below men. So it doesn't matter if men aren't ready. Men have a fucking lifetime. Women got 10 years.
Not the truth.
You're fine.
Let's see what you fucking... You're adorable.
I look like a ball sack.
You look like a ball sack. I'm the one that should be saying that. Watch, when I turn this filter on, I'm gonna look like somebody that you would see at a SF supermarket.
Shout out to the Bonnet crew. How old are you?
I'll be 21 in 7 days. I want a high value man.
Why do you want a high value man?
I deserve that.
You don't deserve anything.
Oh, okay.
Who are you?
Simone.
Simone deserves nothing. What makes you so special? Do you deserve access to somebody else's stuff?
Nothing really makes me special to deserve access to anybody's thing.
Thank you. So you don't deserve a high value man. Nobody deserves anything. We earn. And there's something called only child syndrome. What was that?
What is what?
Was there somebody screaming in the background?
No.
But I do have a question for you. Why come on to the program with a bonnet on?
I'm comfortable. This is me.
Okay. Right, but you want a high-value man. I probably should have excused myself, taken it out, and presented myself in a better light because hundreds of thousands of people, 20,000 folks, let's have the conversation. But I'm comfortable. It's all about me.
Now, according to the book of the booty blasting of Prometheans, it states, this girl's cheeks was getting clapped like a tambourine, but yet she expects to be treated like a queen. But sweetheart, you've taken more loads than a washing machine.
How about a guy just has some standards for himself and he's saying to himself, if I'm going to date you and we're going to be exclusive and I'm going to prioritize you in multiple ways, I have expectations of you, which means that you're not going to go out, get sloppy drunk, be around a bunch of guys that are going to be like, the whole time and maybe behave badly because people make not so great decisions when they drink. And why are you putting yourself in that situation? I don't want to give my exclusivity to someone who's going to voluntarily put themselves in those situations. And by the way, if you have me and you're so happy with me, why do you need to do all of that? It's perfectly reasonable for a man to come to the table and say those things. Guys are afraid to say them oftentimes because they're afraid of losing a woman. Don't be afraid, men, to lose a woman who behaves badly. It will be an enormous favor to you if you lose someone that disrespects you consistently. Don't be afraid of the loss.
Now, gentlemen, here is the outcome of feminism and what it did to our society and the dating market today.
Every survey of female happiness in the West shows just a straight decline since about 1970 till now. Women are becoming less happy in the West. I think it's very obvious. What accounts for that?
How can you be happy when all the men around you aren't men, right? We are the most beautiful union that God has possibly created on the planet, a feminine woman and a masculine man. It's the most beautiful union that can possibly exist. It raises children the best. Both parties are happier. Both parties gain. It's a net positive for everybody. There's no negative. There's no downside. But if you destroy one side of the equation, then the other side is going to be completely and utterly miserable and unhappy. How as a woman can you be happy if you can't find a man who you believe can protect you, provide for you, sticks up for you, has morals, has principles? There's none of those men left. So then what they do is just go from man to man trying to find it. And by the time they've been through enough men to maybe find someone semi-close to it, they've been through too many men to ever be happy. And then you have the absolute destruction of Western society. We talk about why men don't get married anymore. I can tell you why I wouldn't want to get married in America. I don't see the point in being married to a woman who's had so many partners before me that she can't properly pair bond with me, and then giving her the opportunity to financially destroy me. I think that would be a bad chess move. And I do believe in marriage. I think society would be better if everyone was married. I'm saying that if you're living in an immoral society, being a moral person, if you're not careful about it, you can get wrecked. If the game is rigged, you have to be very careful if you play it. So how do we encourage men to get married? Well, they need to be worth marrying, but so do the women.
On that note, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Nikki, you come in the country illegally as you did. You have a moral right to let your relatives come too?
First of all, I did not come into the country illegally. Let's get the facts straight. I came to the U.S. on a plane on a tourist visa. So I did not come into this country illegally.
I thought that you overstayed. I'm sorry, I totally misunderstood your bio.
I did overstay my visa, but I did not come into the country illegally.
Oh, you were here illegally. Okay. So I guess that's what I just said. But